Good afternoon, everyone. Students, families, friends, teachers, school administrators, and whoever else finds this live stream.
We'd like to welcome you to this special celebration and begin our speech by acknowledging that we are gathered here today on Treaty 3 territory. We honor the First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and Indigenous community for its beautiful culture that has helped shape Dryden into the diverse community that it is today.
2020. It was supposed to be the year of clarity.
However, it turned out to be a year filled with unpredictability. For all you with 2020 vision, don't worry. There are two of us up here.
My name is Madison Waits.
And you guys already know who I am.
And this is Tristan Minot. We are honored to be representing Dryden High School's graduating class of 2020.
Some might call us the dynamic duo. Kind of like Batman and Robin, but with a little less vigilante crime fighting.
Alright, well before we dig into our class's achievements and the crazy events of 2020, let's look back to late 2016, our first few days of high school. Half of us showed up to the wrong class and were terrified of the grade 12s who stared at us.
And the other half of us were terrified of the teachers. You'd hear rumors from your friends or older siblings about the monsters who taught them in grade 10 or 11 and hated every student that walked the earth.
When really, the teachers are dedicated to our success and just took advantage of us skipping their classes or not doing homework to teach us good life lessons, like good work ethic and taking responsibility. All of a sudden, we were in grade 10. We learned that the older students weren't going to hurt us, even though they glared at you if you took their spot in the caf.
And we knew the teachers only wanted the best for us. They also wanted Subway cookies whenever we went with our friends to the bathroom. Going through grade 10, our friend groups changed. Some got bigger, some got smaller, and some had rivalries.
It all depended on what groups, sports, courses, or clubs you joined, like drama association, music or tech courses, robotics club, or even the basketball team.
So, we're kind of like Troy Bolton and...
Corey in the house!
No, not Corey in the house. It's Chad Danforth. Maddie, gotta get your head in the game.
Then before we knew it, we were in grade 11. Most of us started to mature, and all of a sudden, we started getting way more homework, which meant that we had to stay up late most nights.
Some of us actually stayed up to finish class assignments, and some of us stayed up gaming Fortnite or Mario Kart.
So Tristan, maybe we're more like Mario and Luigi.
I was thinking more like Peach and Daisy, but sure, that works. With all the late nights, some of us took advantage of this opportunity and began taking more naps in class.
It wasn't the teacher's fault by any means.
But studies do say that teenagers aren't ready to learn until at least 10 a.m.
And did we mention that one day we woke up and all the rivalries were over? We'd all become friends with each other again.
We're a lot like Bert and Ernie, a symbol of friendship.
Over the past 2 years, the guidance counselors were constantly calling us in for appointments to try and figure out our future path. They even started cracking down on students who had no volunteer hours.
There are two key life lessons that we learned from guidance. Number one, if you procrastinate long enough, you might just get away without having to do anything. Special shout out to COVID-19 for saving the day and helping out the graduates who are waiting until the last day to finish up their volunteer hours.
And number two, no matter how perfectly planned you think your future is, the universe will always have a surprise in store for you. So Tristan, maybe we're more like Iron Man and Captain America.
That sounds pretty accurate, Maddie. And speaking of surprises, this one seemed pretty inevitable. So now we're here, 2020, our senior year.
So who knew that our last day at Dryden High School would be March 13th instead of today, June 26th?
Definitely not Mrs. Griffiths when she sent us home with Shakespeare books to read so that we'd stay on schedule while at home.
Anyways, on that Friday, we were sent home with what seemed to be great news, that we'd been given an extra 2 weeks of vacation to spend with our family and friends, or even on a beach somewhere.
That wasn't the case when the virus began its world tour.
The whole world was put on hold, and by the time April came around, students were ready to go back to school. It was the weirdest feeling, missing school.
We didn't miss needing to have hall passes to go to the bathroom or walk into class lectures about being late first thing in the morning.
But we missed laughing with our friends,
Our teachers nagging us for late assignments,
the smiles of the school staff,
seeing Hodge's ninja pictures in the hallways,
watching sports games.
the Subway ladies always asking if we wanted an extra cookie to make it a meal.
All of this certainly wasn't planned for our final year.
But it wasn't the end of the world. We got to stay in our PJs all day and have school time fit into our schedules. And did we mention? No exams. Some of us did our best to try stay up to date with the coursework.
And others told their teachers, my marks can't go down, which means I don't need to do any more schoolwork. And I'll see you at grad.
It kind of makes us like Zach and Cody, where I'm Zach.
And I'm Cody.
And we just have to remember that it's a sweet life. Now, we've said enough about our time at DHS and how we kind of made it through a global pandemic and all. Now, it's time to talk to our classmates.
In September, we were all so excited to graduate this year, as we thought this was going to be the most aesthetically pleasing year to graduate.
We are proud to be the class of 2020, but that's not how we're going to be remembered.
We will go down in history as a class of COVID-19. To us, however, as graduates, the virus does not define us, but one word does capture our complexity.
We are the graduating class who took on climate change and pollution and did our best part to tackle politics. We will be known for standing up for ourselves and others by being inclusive and fighting for people's rights.
We've begun the talk about mental health, gender inclusivity, and Canada's dark history with First People. Our class is fearless and always up for a new challenge, which is why we have no doubt that our class will continue to prosper in the future. We are so proud to graduate alongside all of you.
As a group, we are some of the smartest, funniest, most hardworking, most creative, and most unique students to have walked the halls of DHS.
Together as a class, we're unstoppable. We're kind of like a dynamic duo.
Or maybe like a dynamic 126, so...
It doesn't matter what we call it. All that matters is that regardless of how many obstacles and challenges the world throws at us,
like another pandemic, or wildfires, or killer hornets, or racial injustice,
we continue to persevere, stand up for its right, and continue to change the world.
You know, Maddie, I think I know what dynamic duo best describes us. We're like Mary-Kate and Ashley.
And I'm Ashley! Okay, I think we're done here.
Congratulations, graduates. You're done here too.
Let's give a big round of applause to the graduating class of 2020.